What is up, guys? Today I'm bringing you a OU battle replay that I had against my good buddy Blunder. He's a really nice and cool guy, so make sure to check him out. His link will be down in the description. He's actually one of my favorite Poketubers, so yeah, shoutouts to Blunder. But anyways, I'm not here to suck his dick. I'm here to narrate this pretty intense and close match we had around 2 weeks ago. That's why he has a Mega Mobile on his team, because we had this match before Mega Mobile got banned to Ubers, and I'm actually using the team that I made um, to get my Rex for the Mega Mobile Suspect testing, and it did really well. It actually got me to number 2 on the ladder, and which is pretty awesome. I'm using some of my favorite mons in the form of Mega Manetric and Holucha, and I have a Scarf Thunderusty, but this one is different than most Thunderusty because I'm not running max speed and it's not Jolly, it's Adamant. I like Adamant max attack, 12 HP, and the resting speed because this spread allows me to outspeed stuff like Mega Manetric, and then I generally lead with my Lando, and when someone has a Scarf Landorusty of his own, I can just get a slower U-turn out into anything he wants to go out into my own U-turn. So pretty much I can just get a lot of initiative and momentum thanks to this spread. And it also allows me to hit like a Throg. It does like 52 Mega Venusaur, which is just beautiful. And then I have a pretty fat Fire Weather Grass core in the form of AV Azu, especially defensive hit run with rocks and mix wall Ferrothorn with spikes. Finally, I have Holucha because now that Egg Slash is gone, I can finally use it again, and yeah, it's just a really good mon. Um, like flying and fighting stabs are really strong together. But anyways, looking at Blunder's team, he has a really scary as fuck team. Like everything is so fast and powerful. Well, not well, you know what I'm trying to say. It's just a really strong team. Like Greninja plus Mega Mobile is such a good offensive core. But anyways, let's just get it in. As I said, most of the time I just like to lead with my Landorus because I can just U-turn out if I don't like the matchup, or get like a really strong EQ, and that's what I'm gonna decide to do as he goes for the Stealth Rocks. Now, the reason why I went for the EQ, knowing that he has a Landorus and a Larios, is because I just really want to get rid of his two ground types as soon as possible, because that will help my Mega Manetric a lot because I could just Volt Switch and all that good stuff. But the way he just went for the rocks with his Chomp proves me that this is Sash lead Chomp, and that his Landorus is most than likely his Scarfer because Chomp is the one that carries rocks, and it wouldn't really make sense to have another stealth rocker and like a defensive mon in the middle of all those threats. So yeah, I'm expecting that Landorus to be scarfed, and that's why I'm gonna go into my Manetric because at first I was saying, okay, I can just predict his switch into Landorus, go into my Manetric, predict his U-turn, and go for a ball switch into anything I want to. But then I didn't feel real. That's what I should have done, but it wasn't. Like I didn't need to risk my Mega Manetric like in turn 2 or 3. I don't know. So I'm just gonna make the safe switching to my Landorus, and I'm gonna go for the EQ, which is good for me because I get rid of the Chomp, but he's also really bad at the same time because he has 2 ground immunities, which pretty much means that he doesn't have to predict. I would have loved to stay in and go for an EQ after he went for the U-turn on me and get like a really strong EQ into anything, but since he has Alarios, I'm pretty much forced to switch out into my Ferrothorn because I really want to get some Iron Barbs damage on that Landorus, just some residual, and then I don't really need it that much because like like compared to the other members, this is like my least valuable member right now. But anyways, I'm gonna go for the Jarable on the Mega Mobile because just in case he's a sub punch variant, I really didn't want to get destroyed. But anyways, he kills me with two knockoffs, and I'm able to revenge kill with my Manectric. I really just wanted to get my Mega Evolution as soon as possible because that will mean that I could start outspeeding stuff like his Greninja and his Larios. But I actually think that I played my Mega Manectric really poorly on this match. As you can see, I'm just making all the obvious plays where you have to predict with Mega Manectric against offense to use it at its best. But anyways, I'm gonna explain this for a bit. I went for the ball switch I went for the ball switch because HPA does like 60-ish to the Lattice. So yeah, his Lattice will just leave the HPIs and just destroy me without Draco. But anyways, he predicted that and went to his Landorus T. Good play on his part. And then the way he just U-turned out against my Landorus and went down into his Nahual means two things. One, he wants to bait the EQ so he can have a free switch into his Landorus or into his Larios. Or two, he wants to kill me with a Sucker Punch, which actually, since my Landorus doesn't have like Impish or any defense EVs, I'm in Sucker Punch range of Mega Mobile. That's what made Mega Mobile so stupidly good in my opinion. Is just the access to Sucker Punch. But anyways, so my two plays right here are going for the EQ, expecting him to stay in, maybe try to get a sub, or going for the U-turn, expecting his Larios or Landorus T switching, expecting my EQ. But I decided to not be dumb, and like I know that if he decides to switch out, he won't go out he won't go out into his Landorus team, because that will mean that he just pretty much wasted the momentum that he built before with the U-turn. So if anything, he's either A, going to go for the Sucker Punch to kill me, or B, switching out into his Larios. And I didn't want to U-turn because in case he stayed in and went for the Sucker Punch, I didn't want to get destroyed by it before I will be able to switch out. So I'm actually just going to switch out. I'm gonna double out into my Azu, expecting the Larios, and if he stayed in and went for the Sucker Punch, I could just kill the Mao with a Waterfall plus Aqua Jet. But anyways, he does go out into his Larios, which is fine by me because I will gladly trade my Azu for his Larios. Um, because my Azu could be nice for the Landorus T, but I have other stuff for it. And yeah, like when you play against offense, like Blunder's team, you really can't afford keeping all your mons. Like the way you should play Pokemon is not like keep as many Pokemon as you can, is keeping as many as you need. But anyways, I'm gonna explain this just a second. He just revenge kills me with his Greninja, revealing the HP grass, which is fine by me because that means that I can just go for the U-turn on the Greninja because he's a grass type, right? Because he became a grass type pretty much. But instead of going for the U-turn, I decided that knockoff was my better play because in case he wanted to go out into his Landorus T, getting rid of that thing's choice scarf will make my life so much fucking easier. I could just outspeed everything with my Mega Manectric and maybe even try to clean out because I have a strong, super effective move against the last of his 4 months. So that's why I went for the knockoff. I was really hoping he would switch out into his Landorus T because um, I've been playing my Landorus as a PV the entire game, just like trying to get some free switches and stuff, and he's been doing the same thing, so I was really hoping for him to do that. But anyways, he goes out into Bisharp, which is a pretty big threat, but it's fine because I still have my Holucha. I really wanted to switch out into my Holucha right here, but just in case he went for the Sword Dance, I didn't want my Holucha to take unnecessary damage because Sucker Punch will do a lot to me. But in my opinion, he misplayed right here because he really just should have Sword Dance on my Heatran switch and not going for the knockoff because, as you saw, my his knockoff only did 45% to my Heatran, and not even Soccer Punch will be able to heal me now because I knocked off his life orb. So in case he went for the sword dance on my Hitron switch, then he will have been able to Oko my Hitron with the knockoff and then get a strong Soccer Punch into anything. But to be honest, sword dancing right here was his better play because I was actually contemplating switching now into my Holucha, expecting uh, like a like a Soccer Punch or another knockoff to get more damage on my Hitron. But yeah, he should have went for the sword dance on my switch to Hitron. But anyways, back into the match, he's gonna miss the Hydro Pump, which is unfortunate, but it's like it really doesn't matter because I can just go out into my Manedric anyways and revenge him. Like didn't really come into play whatsoever, and I'm gonna do exactly that. And like, sorry that I have to pause so much, but I think that it's important to explain this kind of plays. Right here, um, if I predict the Landers and go for the HPIs, that would pretty much mean that I win. And but if he doesn't switch out and just sacks his Greninja and I go for the HPIs, that will pretty much mean that I lose. So my safest play is going for the Thunderbolt. And even if he goes out into his Landorus, I'm gonna say it. I want this Landorus to kill my Manectric because if he wants to kill me, he has to either A rely on Stone Edge to hit twice, or B go for the EQ, which means that I have a free switch into my Holucha. And even though I could Sword Dance right here, that won't really make any sense because Greninja will still be able to outspeed me and destroy me with Ice Beam or Extra Sensory or even Hydro Pump. So that's why I went for the Sky Attack, get my onboarding boost and be able to kill that Greninja. Then I'm able to take this Soccer Punch pretty well, although it did a fuckload, like 40% for a non-star resisted hit is pretty crazy. But anyways, I'm able to just outspeed this Lando Rusty because I have my onboarding boost and do like a solid chunk even after the intimidate. But now this is a one-on-one Landorus war, and as I said, this is really close because I know that he's going to outspeed me since I already explained that I'm not max speed and I'm adamant. So he has to pretty much rely on Stone Edge to hit, and I really didn't feel like calking because I didn't know if he was Jolly, Adamant, what was his spread, and I was just going to find out if I could leave or not in like 2 seconds. So it's nice that I'm able to get the Intimidate as he's going to be able to go for the Stone Edge. He doesn't miss, but I'm able to leave that with 1%. Then I proceed to knock off his Choice Scarf, which allows me to outspeed him next turn and kill him with another knockoff. Okay, so you guys don't understand how close that was because yeah, I survived with 1%, but I survived with exactly 3 HP. I wish I could show you, but apparently you can't. But anyways, I survived with 3 HP, and as I said before, I run 12 HP EVs. So if I didn't have my 12 HP EVs, it would have been his game. But still, this was just an incredible game. I had so much fun with it, and although I played really poorly with my Mega Manectric, I still just had a lot. I just had a lot of fun with this match. So yeah, DG Blunder. You guys make sure to check him out. I really hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time.